Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel, where in the previous episode we were enjoying a midsummer day here in Trista. We saw some wonderful bonding scenes, and we have plenty of quests on the horizon. But first, it's time for some talkies. We have 2 character notes to get. It's gonna be with President Toa in the student council room and Edel at the gardening club. But of course, I'm wondering how the people of Trista are doing, and I guess that includes you, Margarita.
I baked more of my extra special cookies yesterday. What makes them special, you ask? Oh, just the fact that the moment they touch your lips, you'll fall madly, passionately in love with me. Oh, boys! Would you like to try some cookies I made?
Abandon ship! Abandon ship! Let's go!
Darling Vincent, I quiver at the thought of you tasting my cookies. Once you're under my spell, oh, I can't even say the sorts of things we'll do out loud.
We're going! Abort! Not good. Oh, what a way to start the day. Alright, Linda and Vivi, let's go. You're back in your normal hairdos, your normal clubs.
I've been switching places with Linda since forever. It's pretty fun to be able to live someone else's life for a while.
Yeah, how'd you feel that went?
Vivi thought it'd be fun to swap places yesterday, so I played along. But the head of the gardening club is a lot sharper than she seems. She figured out that it wasn't Vivi immediately.
Yeah, makes sense. Not Edel. The real highlight of the summer festival is the summer races. These aren't your run-of-the-mill horse races. These are the time-honored tradition. Even the Imperial family watches them. I think Prince Cedric's gonna be there this year, so people already getting all hyped up. Sure, Princess Alphin's still the most popular, but the people's love for Prince Cedric isn't anything to scoff at either. Tragically, Dolly's got a strict no-gambling policy during business hours. I'm counting the seconds until the end of the day. I bet you are. Heimdall Summer Festival is a prime opportunity to see the Imperial family in the flesh. Rumor has it that Princess Alphin will be making an appearance this year, which has everyone excited, myself included. Maybe I'll have to go too.
Maybe you're the one she'll be dancing with, Old Man Abbott. Ooh, maybe. You don't know. Don't give up your dreams.
I've heard that the summer festival is full of exciting attractions. I'd really like to go see it for myself one day, but that doesn't seem like it'll happen any year soon. Oh, the joys of not being able to take time off work.
Dolly, I'm sorry. Do I sense any... Oh, I sense a presence. It's just Celine. We already fed Celine. We've done our duty there. We're out. To the Trista radio station. What's going on here?
I see Misty coming out of the train station on a regular basis. Do you think she might commute from Heimdall? I don't really know much about her, to be honest.
It seems that way, like she's been talking about the weather in Heimdall, and she seems like a city girl. Heimdall Summer Festival is a massive event for us. We already got our coverage all lined up. This could be our big chance to boost our listenership even more and expand our area of coverage. Now, first up is spreading the info through tonight's Abend time.
Smarts? Don't you have like fierce competition in Heimdall though with the Imperial Chronicle radio? Imperial radio? Chronicle radio? Monk, you know these things better than me.
The old schoolhouse is the place where all the weird stuff happens, right? No better material for the summer than stories to chill your spine. Be sure to tell me if things start happening in the old schoolhouse again. That's where I'm gonna find the material I need.
Indeed. It's a staple of anime, at least, that, they have a test of courage in summer. And I feel like we have once every month we have a test. Several times a month. Yeah, I feel like every day is a test of courage with Class 7. I'm gonna be honest. Right, you're having a conversation about how difficult Annie's life is at home. I'm really sorry for her. But you two...
Harrison and I will be bringing Kurt to see the summer festival. Unfortunately, Harrison has to leave for La Mare this afternoon in order to get time off work for the festival. It'll be lonely. We'll just have to bear with it.
I think it's Lamar. I think that was said in a previous episode out loud. I think I've said Lamar before, but I think Lamar Ray is right. But who can say? There's actually a correct answer here. I'm heading out to the Lamar province for work. I'm trying to finish as much work as possible now so I can take some time off for the summer festival. Alright, you go, man. You go get 'em. I'ma go get myself into trouble at Mick's pawn shop. Looks like the popular bet's 1-4. Wait, no. Umberblitz always gives him a hard time. Might not be a good idea. You always seem to be betting on the horse races, but have you ever actually won anything? Stow it, or you'll win a knuckle sandwich. You kids probably haven't heard of it. There's this big shindig coming up called the Summer Races. The way I see it, I lost for so many years now that I'm about due for some big wins. Okay. I think that's how it works. If you lose long enough, a big win is coming. I think that's the mentality you definitely want to adopt.
Even flowers have their own personalities, right down to the soil they prefer and how much sun they need. So while you can get on their bad side, you can also make up with them if you treat them properly afterwards. Just like people, I suppose.
Yes, just neglect them for a while and then pop in and splash some water in their face and then it's all good. Oh, sorry, Alyssa. We've already helped you pick out a fun little outfit for old Gramps.
Heimdall Summer Festival is drawing closer. I'm sure that many students will be making their way there on the first day to be part of the excitement. Perhaps that's why we've had so many of them stopping in to buy trendy clothes lately. I hope they all have a lovely time over there.
Yeah, man, I wish I could go. Oh well. Teisel, what's up?
Kay passed by earlier and said he was going to the church. Kay, the same boy I always have to drag along to Sunday school because he does everything he can to get out of going. Something's fishy here. No question about it.
Ha ha ha. Kay's love arc has begun.
There's absolutely no way Kay would willingly go to the church without some sort of ulterior motive. Something's definitely up.
Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Old man Abbott. Oh, sorry, Euler. Abbott's the man at the counter inside Kirch's Cafe and Inn. There's no end of things to see at Heimdall Summer Festival. I believe that the first day of the festival is a free day at the Academy too. You might want to use that as a chance to attend. Oh, rub it in, why don't ya?
Oh my! Is this a photo book of the Nord Highlands? I heard that things got awfully tense up there last month, but these photos don't give off that impression at all. It looks so peaceful with all those horses and sheep walking around.
I kind of get whiplash from my own thumbnails on these videos because it's like one episode is like brink of war and the next one's like swimming match. But that's you know, that's where the story goes. Kay's been studying pretty hard these days. Something must have inspired him to hit the books because he doesn't skip a day now. I knew he was a smart boy. He just needed to apply himself. No, well, you know, he just needed a good reason, and now he has one. Is it going to be a sustainable reason? That remains to be seen. Oh, it's popping in here. Dude, at Brandon's, that's where it's going down.
Doesn't seem like Alyssa and Ferris ever spent time together outside of lacrosse club. I guess that makes sense, but they'd probably get along way better if they got to know each other a little more. Oh well, I'm sure it'll happen before too long. St. Estrella Girls' School in Heimdall also has a lacrosse club. I was given the choice to go there, but I opted for Thor's due to its broad offering of sports clubs. I would like to visit the school one day, however. I've heard good things.
Speaking of St. Estrella, I wonder if my letters arrived yet. It seemed like it did, and it seemed like your sister was upset at it, or at least a little conflicted. It was something. Also, is it Austria? Astria? We'll find out.
We didn't even have practice today, yet we've still spent our whole day discussing lacrosse. Although, to be fair, that's not entirely unusual for us.
Oh, he bell? Thanks a lot. I'll take this over to the church. Gotcha. It's pretty heavy, so be careful. Good luck with getting everything sorted for the performance. Idol's been really looking forward to it. Don't worry, it'll be our best yet. The Wind Orchestra can't set up this performance on our own, so we rely on a lot of people to make it happen. That's even more reason to make sure we give it the best we possibly can. I look forward to it. Sounds like there's gonna be another performance at the church this year. Daisel's pretty excited about it too, so I gotta make sure she can go see it. You're a good dad, Brandon.
Right, time to buy some gear for this festival. Yukatas, sandals, fans, you can't beat it.
Why in the world would you need any of that?
Here, it's a festival. You can't go to a festival without a yukata. Huh? They're having a commemorative concert at some garden party. That's no proper festival then.
Oh, Becky. Seems as though she has the wrong type of festival in mind. Well, I think we should all wear yukatas. Let's do it. Let's make it a thing. Alright, so that wraps up town. Let's get going. We can actually see Kay over here, about to have a conversation with the Sister Rosine. But before that, I'm moseying into a house where I don't belong.
That's it. I am officially done. Two can play at your little game, Gordon. From now on, I won't be doing any housework whatsoever. This will show you for treating me like your personal maid. Oof. I'm officially done with Gordon's nonsense. Let's see how you cope without someone to do all the housework for you.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And you'll be caught in between.
Mom and Dad ended up having a significant fight the other day. Mom's been acting like that ever since. I guess it's the product of all the stress he's built up. If they have to fight, I wish you could do so quietly at least. It's hard to study while they're arguing.
Aw, you're a practical kid. I like that about you, Emil. You'll go far one day. You'll go far. Now then.
And that's why I'm so excited for the upcoming performance here. Well, how about that? I'm a big fan of music too. I'll be there for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a really sensitive guy after all. So come on, why don't we go together? Kay seems to be interested in attending the Wind Orchestra's performance. I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully it ends up being a performance that everyone can enjoy. Wait, what? You were just telling me how dumb you thought music was the other day.
Well, love does crazy things to a man.
Who's in here, Sister Ornella? Toa came along to offer her prayers this morning. She seemed dead tired as she did, though. I assume she's incredibly busy lately, so please try to do what you can to help make things easier for her. We'll check in on her.
We always do.
The Imperial and Provincial armies have been in opposition for the past 10 years, largely due to their respective support of the noble and reformist factions. This squabbling is truly saddening, as they're supposed to exist for the sake of protecting all Erebonian citizens. I'm certain that Adios would never approve of such a petty state of affairs.
Things are heating up. We're seeing the Chancellor put down his chess pieces, preparing for that big trade conference in Crossbell. Now then, Colette, what's new? Oh.
My allowance is finally here. Time to shop till I drop.
Alright, she's just very happy about that.
We've got the summer festival in Heimdall this month, and the Wind Orchestra's performance coming up in the next. We're only students once, right? I'm gonna use this time to see as many different events and shows as I possibly can.
Sounds like a good use of your time.
And a good use of your youth. Cherish these days, young ones.
Huh. We're missing a certain maid, aren't we? That we are. So, if we go ahead and I just check this out... Yes, this would probably be for Bridget, I suppose, because she is in the upper class dormitory. Let's see. Huh? Lotta?
Celestin has been serving Master Patrick ever since he was a child. I've heard that Serifa's history with the Floral family is also a lengthy one. They both have such special bonds with their masters. Oh, I'd love to establish a relationship that trusting one day.
Oh, there she... I don't ask me. I did not see Bridget at all. There she is. Once again, Master Patrick has departed to parts unknown. He has been acting somewhat strangely of late. Could something have happened at the academy? Maybe hard to believe, but he really is a sensitive young man. Yeah, sure was sensitive when we kicked his butt. And all his friends got mud on his perfect white noble uniform. We showed him that day. We showed him that his hate may be justified. Okay, oh no. Vandyk's gone, right? I'm left with Severus Snape over here. You there! Button up that shirt! It may be summer, but only simpletons use that as an excuse to look sloppy.
Sorry. He's even stricter than usual today.
Oh boy. Let me just send some life forces around the academy. Alright. I've got a good mental image now. Let's get going to the library.
The library is fairly cool, so it's not a bad place to spend the summer. It's kind of nice to sit down and read through a novel or two to unwind a little. Try it. You might be surprised. We get new books in from time to time too, so you never know when you'll stumble across something you haven't read.
I do love a good library atmosphere. I never really take the time to use it, because other people are there. But when I was a kid, like school library, hella nice. It seems the principal is away from the academy today. It makes sense though. With the upcoming Heimdall Summer Festival, I'm sure he has a lot of meetings to attend. He's a busy man to be sure. He always has been. Sounds like a setup for a story. Long ago. Long ago. Just him and Principal Vandyck in the midst of a big battle.
Can't sleep. Gotta get best grade.
Well, wait, is his eyes actually closed? They are, he's actually sleeping. Alright. Hang in there, dude. We're gonna go Student Union because it's popping in here. We already had Eustace's scene over there.
My son works in Heimdall, so he must be pretty busy these days. The number of customers in the shops and restaurants over there always spikes when the summer festival rolls around. And he works as a chef at a little coffee shop over there. I hope he'll be able to keep up with it all.
Ooh, very nice. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. My son, Greg, is a good kid. He's polite and smart, so I'm sure he'll do well in the capital. He's not the best chef, though. Next time he comes home, I'm gonna have to do something about that. Put him through the ropes, Ramsey. Biddy, Crow. Man, thought we could bet on the races. I'll be rolling out of here in a wave of Mira. Watching them's fun enough, but it's just not the same without cash on the line. You know what I mean? We'll just have to deal with it. Rules are rules, unfortunately. Oh, but speaking of, I read something very interesting in a magazine the other day. Interesting, you say? I'm all ears. Now, this is a contest practically tailor-made for me. Got a pretty fancy reward for the lucky winner, too. I'd be an idiot to let this chance pass. What? Man, Crow really does love his horse racing. He dove right in. Can't say I blame him, though. The summer races are the horse racing event of the year. You're not supposed to be gambling, Crow. Alright. Still feeling pretty good on everything that we have. Took a little trip by James in the last one, I do believe, or the one before that. We already had our fun with Emma and Dorothy in there. Or rather, I think Dorothy got the most out of that. Oh no. The bad noble boys.
I'd hoped that the club members here would have learned their place by now, but they're actually approaching competence. We're going to have to nip this in the bud by showing them just what the upper class chess club is capable of.
Okay, freaking Palpatine.
You want us to put our clubs on the line?
It'll make things simpler, you see. If you lose, then the lower class club will cease to exist. And while I can't see it ever happening, if we lose, then we'll leave the upper class club. Only one will stand.
Hold on a minute. There has to be a better way of doing this.
That's a good angle. We didn't ask for your opinion. We members of the upper class chess club have already reached our conclusion. The match will take place 1 month from now. I suggest you start preparing.
Why do we have to put our clubs on the line? All I want to do is play chess and have fun.
Well, they're nobles. They're allergic to having, or rather, they're allergic to activities where everybody has fun. They need to have fun at the expense of others. Beryl.
When I think of swimming pools, the first thing that comes to mind is drowning. And when I think of drowning, I cannot help but think of ghosts. I can hardly wait for swimming lessons to begin.
Just a ray of sunshine, aren't you, Beryl?
I do so enjoy swimming lessons. I'm afraid I cannot swim, though.
Alright, well, it's a useful skill, I suppose. Depends on where you are and what you do, but... Fidelia, I'm not gonna talk to you. You got a quest for me. I ain't touching that yet. But this ray of sunshine from Beryl to Toa. A whiplash.
Oh, Reen, did you get the request list?
She speaks.
I sure did. I'm actually working through it right now.
Phew, glad to hear it. I was half asleep on my way to the academy this morning, so I wasn't totally sure if I'd put them in your mailbox or not. I take my work home all the time, but the sleep deprivation is really starting to get to me.
Wait, you're saying you deliver them personally first thing in the morning?
That's right. I dropped them off on my way to the academy.
On your way? Our dorm is anything but on your way to the academy from yours. It's in the opposite direction. I had no idea you were going that far out of your way for me.
Oh, it's really no problem. You're always helping us out, so it's the least I can do. Well then, good luck today.
Thanks. I still feel bad for making her go out of her way for me. I'll have to work extra hard to make up for it. Aw, Toa.
I really appreciate all the help, Reen. Brace yourself for some serious work.
Yeah, we got our hands full today. Let's check the note we got on you, though. So, Toa, host woman, personally delivers Reen's tasks to his dormitory first thing in the morning on free days. Phew. Too good for me. Alright. Engineering building. I don't think we ever did talkies. I think it just... Hey, Angie. What are your plans for the summer festival? I heard your dad told you to attend the garden party this year.
He'd be a fool to assume that I'd ever go along with that. There's no way I'm wasting my time wearing a frilly dress and hobnobbing with those high society idiots. Hit in the stalls with you and Toa would be 1,000,000 times more fun.
That's the Angie I know. The academy's closed during Heimdall Summer Festival. Can't say I'd say no to joining everyone for a stroll around the food stalls. Man, sounds like a riot, a real hoot. Dude, we are so good on the Sepith. Holy smokes. Wait, have we not been exchanging stuff? We only done the... Oh, this is gonna be huge. Okay, so once we sort of figure out who we're taking with us into the old schoolhouse and really who's coming with us on the next mission, they're really the ones I should be focusing on. Oh.
I have absolutely no intention of obeying my father and attending the stupid garden party. But I am pretty curious about the rumors that Princess Elfin might be attending. She's known as one of the Empire's greatest treasures for a reason. She's like a little angel.
So it would seem. Well then, Edel, I have on good authority that you have a character note.
Although we mainly focus on flowers here, we also grow a few vegetables. My personal favorites are these acerbic tomatoes. Few things taste better than a big, bitter bite of tomato.
I've heard it's an acquired taste. Come back here.
Eating them is a great way to beat the summer heat too. Is there anything acerbic tomatoes can't do?
Well, here we go. We learned something new. Oh, she's a noble. You can see it on her uniform. Gardener is raising vegetables in a gardening club, believes in biting straight into acerbic tomatoes. You psycho. So it seems like the commoner classes have like green ties. I feel like I've seen various colors for the, or maybe they've all been like this pinkish, purplish tie. I almost would assume white like their uniform, but I suppose not. I'm not all that interested in the summer festival, to be honest. I'll tell you what I am interested in, though. Lamara's annual angling festival. I hope we get to go again this year. Aren't you practically like a celebrity in those circles? Right, we're gonna do some fishing later. Not now, though. We're on a good talkie spree.
Wondering what I'm doing out here? Well, there's a little lesson for you. When you're outside, the wind lowers your body temperature. This wind chill, as it's called, makes you feel cooler. Basically, it's better to be outside than in on hot days. So it might look like I'm slacking off, but I'm just cooling down.
Some people would say relaxing outside is the very definition of slacking off.
Ugh, it's too hot to even try to read through any of these papers. Worse yet, I gotta keep an eye on Mint too. I'm getting too old for this.
Well, she does seem like a handful. Gymnasium. I'm sensing life forms on this floor. No life forms on this floor. In which case... Alright. No Patrick and Alan. So Patrick's decided to start skipping practice now too? What a world.
Both Patrick and Alan have been really unfocused these days. Perhaps I need to give them both a little motivation.
We will have to talk to Bridget about Alan also. Sup? I'm curious about Laura and Monica. But Laura? Laura. We always said Laura. But I need to stay focused on tutoring Emil this evening. I guess I've just got to wait and see how things turn out for them.
Planning on staying late again, Monica? I get that you want to improve and all. I can't see pushing yourself like this ending well. This is the only way I'll ever be able to get onto Laura's level. And I'm not going to stop until that happens.
Monica.
If I want to be friends with Laura, I need to focus on making us equals. I won't stop pushing myself until that day comes.
I go on a lot about how awesome Klein and Laura are, but Monica's really getting up there too. At this rate, everybody's gonna show me up. I'm not gonna let that happen. Oh boy. You wanna talk about it? Just chilling very casually there.
Really focusing on my swimming has proven a good way to rid my mind of unwanted thoughts. Now, for one more set.
Alright. Well, some things you just gotta let others just figure out for themselves. Zoom. For some reason I skip here, but not everywhere else. I suppose that's just how it goes. Paula, you're out and about?
This really does feel great. I'm not quite confident enough to try riding on my own yet, though. But don't worry, I will be soon enough.
I believe.
Paula's making progress, slowly but steadily. It won't be long now before she can finally ride about on her own. This means that the day we can all race along the highway together is drawing near.
Wow, excuse me, I'm allergic to horses. But that's fine. We're just about done there on the fields. Janitor Geiler, you couldn't open this door up for me, could you? One of these days, guys. One of these days.
Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the worlds. Emperor Drykles has been the definition of what heroes should be since before I was ever born. I guess that's what happens when you're the guy who brings a 5-year war to an end. It'd be nice to see a hero like that come out of this academy someday.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be swell? Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Yo.
I imagine that the summer sun has you all hoping for a vacation. I'm sorry to say that this academy matches the military policy for policy, and neither one gets a summer break. I know that sounds a little harsh, but please don't let it bring you down.
Well, at least they get some time out for summer festival. Oh, hello there. Are you here to see Fee? She's sleeping right over there. I've already been to see her on a different timeline, Instructor Beatrix. But thank you. Nobody's in the lounge. Oh, just walk by. Just pretend you didn't see him. Pretend you didn't see him. Ah, there's no better time to enjoy a nice cold beer than when it's toasty out. I mean, aside from the rest of the year. Wowzers, I think I was channeling Instructor Sarah for a second there. The point still stands, though. Perhaps I'll take another stab at inviting Nightheart along for a drink. I'd like to invite Instructor Sarah too, but she just seems so busy lately. Oh well, today can just be a manly, guys-only drinking day. I really like how Taliesin Jaffe does them. It's just very fitting. Wait. Yeah, I thought you were going to... I thought you were out.
Good day, Schwarzer. I would love to stay and talk. I'm afraid I'm scheduled to leave soon. I need to pay a visit to the Imperial Army on my way back too. There's nothing easy about being regarded as a famous general.
He seems to be rather busy. Dude, the size of this man.
I would love to stay and talk. Leave the old schoolhouse investigation in your hands.
Absolute block of a man. Alright, maybe I can report in to you before I go home for the day. For now, though, any life forms? A couple of life forms. I can dig that. I do like life forms. Clara. Well, there are some life forms I like less than others.
This isn't any good either.
I think this might be my first slump in a while. It always seems to happen with the changing of the seasons. Still working on that horse of yours. Homek. Yo.
Margarita's cookie dough has a rather disquieting smell. I hope she didn't use expired ingredients. I was hoping to bring this to her attention, but she seems to have run off somewhere once again.
I think we need to stop Margarita. She's a criminal in the making. Heimdall Summer Festival is just around the corner, isn't it? It's a shame they won't be able to make it this year. They usually have some cheap, tasty food available at their food stalls. Oh, rub it in. Music room. Oh, did you figure out which, part of the flute you blow into, Mint?
Are you looking for Hibel? He went into town. Said he wanted to get stuff prepared for our performance. Meanwhile, I'm holding down the fort here and getting some practice in. Bridgie couldn't concentrate, so she went home for the day. I hope everything's okay.
Me too. I just feel like if whenever I approach Mint, I should just hear some ambient music playing of just the most disquieting notes a flute has ever made. But maybe she's good. Maybe she's good. I don't know.
Musical performances are just one of the things the summer festival's famous for. The local music academy sends out a group to play there every year. Maybe this year it'll be.
Something the matter?
Nah, I was just remembering how I'd go watch them every year. I guess there's still a part of me that wishes I could go this year too.
No. Bursting out onto the scene. There was nothing more. Just a romantic rendezvous with myself. Self-love's important, guys. Okay. With that, thank you for your patience, you wonderful, wonderful souls. I want to do a couple of things. I wanted to go to the courtyard. I ended up going to the gymnasium, but that's okay. Mistakes happen. Now then. I haven't really looked at this bench before. There's a bench here. Just thought there was a cat sitting there for a second, but it was a watering can. Alright. Yeah. Gonna throw out this and talk a little bit about what's about to come up. So, we have 3 optional quests, one of which is a hidden quest that we actually... we haven't seen this person. Maybe they only appear a bit later on. But essentially, we have that... Was that a salamander? That was new, right? I think that was a new salamander. Or maybe... I mean, it was... I was not focusing on that. I was not focusing on that. Dude, I'm so good at angling, I could be fishing in my sleep.
Caught one.
That's a carp, though. Been there. Seen that guy. Yeah. We want to go talk to Fidelio at the photography club, because apparently... we've figured out what Rex has been up to. He's been taking pictures of the girls around town, and he's selling them to other students. Oh boy, there's some problematic people here at this academy. Well, I suppose we'll do our best. Then, of course, we have Bridget in the upper class dormitory, wanting to get our help when it comes to this whole Alan situation of hers. And honestly, I want to figure that out too. That kid, he needs a talking to, okay? I've tried to let him sort this out on his own, but it's painful to watch. We gotta step in and do something, you know?
Caught one.
Dude, we have so many points right now. That's crazy. I think I'm good on the carp badges though. I actually have quite a few like fun little badges now that I can get. When it comes to this though, I just, for a second, stopped to wonder if I'd been to the church. I have been to the church. I've been there today. Adios won't smite me, don't worry. Yeah, I was gonna toss out a rod. So, that's looking to be a fun quest from what I remember from it. Oh, we can get the rainbow trout right here in the Trista River.
Catch.
That's a nice catch indeed. Woo. Okay. Looks like it's my lucky day. Let's go for one more. What do we get? Then there is a third hidden quest called swimming lessons, actually, for Instructor Nightheart, apparently in the faculty lounge. But I poked my head into the faculty lounge. I didn't see him. Now, it is last listed after the other 2 optional quests, so it might be that we have to do those first. So that is worth keeping in mind. Something that just struck me is that they have simplified fishing in a way. Like, they've added an extra minigame to catch it, but before you had to use bait. Like, that was the thing. Like, the bait you use to decide the fish you get, and then different rods could use different baits. Whereas here, it's just dependent on the type of rod you have. All right. I see how it is. In a way, I suppose they've also streamlined the, the separate thing where it's not as much about the elemental efficacies, or not. That's not the correct term. I don't know why I keep saying that, but like needing a certain amount of whatchamacallit, quartz that gives certain elements in order to unlock certain arts. Now it's more tied into the quartz itself rather than something you get as a byproduct of having a certain set of quartz. Okay, since we're kind of doing miscellaneous things today, we do have one thing to take care of. It's a book. It's a newspaper. No, it's a chronicle. Issue 4 of the Imperial Chronicle. We bought this, and we haven't read it, so let's figure out what's going on. Imperial Chronicle, Issue 4. Featured story, The Summer Festival Approaches. The time for Heimdall's Summer Festival, traditionally held a month later than the festivals in each of the nation's provinces, is almost upon us. A number of different ceremonial events take place at this time of year, but this summer festival, Prince Olivert, Crown Prince Cedric, and Princess Elphin will attend, rather than His Majesty the Emperor. I can't believe that Princess Elphin will be making an appearance for the first time, was the excited reaction of one female student who attends an academy in the capital. She ranks the princess as her favorite royal of all. Prince Oliver's intention to take part in the official functions was also met with rejoicing. Their attendance, along with the usual appearance of Crown Prince Cedric, is sure to make this year's festival one to remember. Who will Princess Elphin's partner be? Furthermore, Princess Elphin is expected to attend the garden party and partake in dancing on an official occasion for the first time. Considering her popularity, just who will she choose as her dance partner is gathering significant interest. As soon as we find out, we will be sure to print it. International. Armed clash in the Nord Highlands? Reports have suggested that an armed clash was narrowly avoided in the Nord Highlands to the northeast of Erebonia. An Imperial Chronicle cameraman happened to be in the area at the time and notes that tensions were high on both sides. When asked about the matter, a military source noted that areas which the Republic claims ownership of always have the potential for unrest. Fortunately, the crisis was successfully averted before it got out of hand. Our source pointed to the trade conference taking place in the Crossbell State next month and suggested that the intelligence division may have played a part in calming the situation. Culture. Heimdall Opera House. Opera is an integral part of Erebonian culture, and the epitome of that art is the Heimdall Opera House, the home of the Azure Diva, Vita Clotilda. Maybe. Few can witness one of her performances and not be astonished by the beauty of her voice and figure, and her range of expression. So great is her gift that it is said that her song has the power to transport the audience to another world. The Heimdall Opera House is a place any self-respecting Erebonian should visit at least once. But how far in advance will you have to pre-order to get tickets? At least 2 months, suggests the Opera House's manager. Alas, for those wishing to see the commemorative performance during the summer festival, even pre-ordering is no longer an option as tickets for that have already sold out. Gourmet report. Concert Cafe. Oh. Etoile? I'm sure it has a different way of being said, but we'll go with that for now. And if it comes up again, it's probably a place I'm gonna stop by. I'll look it up, okay? Etoile is a small yet well-known cafe sitting on the corner of Heimdall's Alto Street. The experience of sipping one of the shop's fragrant herbal teas while listening to soothing and elegant melodies is nothing short of bliss. Food is also available, with the store's most popular dish being the heavenly, soft and fluffy omelette, 280 mira. That's a good deal. Man, have you seen the sandwiches around here? The harmonious combination of piping hot egg and white rice is exquisite, making this refined establishment well worth a look. And a taste. Spotlight. Nostalgic melodies for you. If you need a new instrument, record, or music box, the Revolt Company is there for you. We also repair broken instruments. The Revolt Company, helping you to share in the blessings of music. Alright, thank you for your patience, everybody. Now, we've had some slightly longer episodes lately, but I think we can squeeze in one quest. Let's do one of the 3 optional quests today, actually. Yeah, that'll hit the spot just right, I think. So, we'll be going to Fidelio to hear about this accusation of his. You must be Fidelio. You sent in a request about the photography club to the student council, right? Yep, that's me. I'm actually head of the photography club. Given that you're a first year helping out the student council, I suppose that makes you the Reen I've heard about. Guilty as charged. I believe your request said something about an issue with a first-year club member? That's right. I was hoping I could handle it on my own. That's becoming less and less likely. I really do want to stop Rex though, so would you be willing to lend me a hand? Sure. Of course. Let's get him. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Like I said, the matter I want to discuss with you concerns a first-year student by the name of Rex. Apparently, he's been taking inappropriate photographs of girls without their permission. And to make matters worse, he's been exchanging them in shady deals with some of the other boys at the academy. Well, that definitely sounds pretty sketchy. In fact, sounds like a blatant violation of the academy's rules. Indeed it does. I'm not sure exactly what kind of photographs they are or what he's exchanging them for. But the fact he's violating the rules of the academy is clear. If he keeps it up, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up suspended or even expelled. And that's why I want to stop him before it's too late. That's true. He's practically doomed if the instructors or the girls themselves find out about this. Speaking of which, have you tried discussing this with Rex in private? I've asked about it a few times in passing, but he always plays innocent. I assume he thinks it's safe to continue as long as he doesn't get caught in the act. I see. In that case, let's catch him in the act. Bust him while he's exchanging his photos.
I wish it didn't have to come to this, but I don't think we have any other choice at this moment. But a word of warning, he's been extremely vigilant lately. I think I might have raised the issue one too many times and put him on guard. Which is why I'm going to ask you to catch him for me.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Rex and I might be from different social classes, but I've always seen us as friends who shared a mutual trust. All I want is for him to understand what he's doing and stop. But it does make me sad that it's come to this.
Well, I just have to hope that catching him in the act will give us the chance to show him what he's doing is wrong.
I suppose you're right. Either way, he seems to have a number of prearranged spots where he conducts these deals. I managed to work out 2 of them so far. The first of them is behind the storage building on the fields, and the other is near the old schoolhouse.
Those spots do seem secluded enough to get away with some shady business.
He has a good eye for these things. You're going to want to be careful when trying to get near him, though. He has a knack for sensing danger. Tread very lightly.
I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, I'll start looking for in the 2 spots you mentioned. Quest snapped. Started.
Alright, I'll leave this issue to you then. He's keenly aware of his surroundings, so take care that it doesn't notice you.
Will do. Alright. Boom. Now then, I heard something about the storehouse. Aha!
Oh man, this picture's great! Rex, you're an artist, a genius even!
I don't mean to brag, but you're totally right. I am a genius.
Found him. Looks like Fidelio hit that nail right on the head. Now we just need to see a deal go down.
So, have you got the goods?
Of course, man. I brought some top quality stuff.
Now we're talking. Let's get...
Hold up.
What's going on, Rex? Don't tell me it's that Fidelio guy again.
Nah, not him. It's just a feeling. Let's split for now. We'll meet back up at Area B, got it?
Got it!
Why'd it get so quiet all of a sudden? What the? They're gone. Wait, did he sense I was here and run away? Sure seems that way. Right over those boxes by the looks of it. So this is what Fidelio meant about him being really good at sensing danger. It'll be a tough one to catch. It's not gonna happen if I waste my time standing around here, though. Better find out where he went. Let's go get him! That little punk. Well, we have heard about his second area. Can't believe I haven't been dashing before.
Hey, you!
Oh, hey Patrick.
I see you're hard at work again as the student council's errand boy. Though I can hardly imagine a more fitting role for the ringleader of a class of misfits.
He almost seemed kind of down after last month, like he regretted what he said. Well, and it looks like we're back to the old Patrick again.
What are you smiling about? I hope you're not expecting an apology for what I said last month, because if so, you'll be waiting a long time. I admit, losing my composure like that wasn't befitting of my status as a member of the nobility, but
Yeah, I get it. I don't feel bent out of shape or anything, so let's just put it behind us, okay?
Trying to feign nonchalance, are you? You always have to be the cool one, don't you, Schwartzer? No matter. I'll leave you to take care of whatever menial chores you've been saddled with today. But I have no intention of letting you get the better of me again, in the classroom or in combat. So be ready.
was that all about? I guess that means he really has been dwelling on what happened last month this whole time. Maybe it's not half bad after all. Man, Reen, you sure do give people the benefit of the doubt. Whoosh. Ah. I see him. There he is. Same guy from before is with him too. He should have the pictures on hand, so now would be the time to ask. Sorry, do you have a minute?
Who's that? Have you got a new customer?
Nah, pretty sure that's Reen from Class 7. You know? The guy who's always helping out the student council. Damn, I mean just about close to deal too.
He might have been the one who noticed earlier then.
No doubt about it. And he said it's straight for us. I can't let him see the stash though.
What are we gonna do? He's already pretty close.
Don't worry, I've got a plan. If we make it out of here alive, we made a point C. You ready?
Yeah.
I got some questions for you two.
Whoa! What are you doing over there in that revealing swimsuit, Elisa?
Reen, come on! Wait, Elisa? Why would she even be in a Son of a... And they're gone already. Well, they're fast if nothing else. They got me good this time. Didn't seem like they'd finished their trait though. I've been to places Fidelio mentioned, but it seems like they have another meeting spot. What a place no one will find them. Maybe like a building that's not used very often. I better start searching then. You don't think we'll be going into a building I've been wanting to go into, even though we've technically been there, but that was during a cutscene, so that doesn't count. Everybody, let's take a little peek over here. Let's see, he's on about the same thing. The auditorium's open. Maybe he found his way in here. Well, let's get him! Whoa. So vast. Makes me think of the old school arc in Trails in the Sky. Oh, up on the scene, behind the scene, doing the talkies, all good times. Trying to sense presences. Might have to go up on the second floor. Are they here? I don't see them. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Where are they? These guys. Well, that door was closed, but let's try this other door then. Maybe that one's good. Busted! Nice. I'll take this one.
Well then, it was a pleasure doing business with you. Gah, seriously? Again? Okay, gotta go later.
Wait up, Rex!
Okay, hand it over. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you. We shouldn't have that photo.
Yes, I'm sunk. Fine. Here you go.
Reen confiscated the offending photo. Is this President Toa?
I'm a big fan, alright. What, you got a problem with that?
Not exactly. I wasn't really sure what to expect when I heard that Rex was taking inappropriate photos, but this is just a picture of her working, like she always does.
Isn't it great? It's Toa in her natural habitat. How can your heart not melt when you see that sweet look of determination? Snaking a picture like this is an art. You can't deny that Rex is a master of his craft, can you? Can you?
I really can't. Oh, Reen!
We're on the same wavelength.
Well, I really can't. But he still took this photo without permission, so...
Yeah, I figured as much. That's why I handed it over. Are you sure you should be standing here talking to me while Rex gets away?
Yeah. Good point. I can tell that he's still somewhere in the auditorium, though. Seems like he's planning on hiding out in here and hoping I'll leave. I've got some bad news for you, Rex. Either way, I better not catch you buying candid photos again. Got it?
Yeah, got it. That really was a good photo, but taking him sneakily like that probably isn't a great thing to do. Still, Rex is a great runner. He just took off like a shot.
Yeah, I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Of course, I would never ever be taking this myself and framing it to have on my desk so I can gaze upon it before I go to bed in the night. I would not do that. It is going to be destroyed. Alright, you punk. You think there's an escape? Oh, giving me lecture vibes here. Why are you Blair Witching? Sorry, Rex. It's over. There's nowhere to run. Just come quietly and brace for a lecture from Fidelio. How'd you even think to look up here?
Alright, the game's up, Rex. Hand over all the photos you've taken without their subject's permission. And don't even think about holding on to the photo cores you used to take them.
Fine. This is all I've got left, though.
Fidelio took the photographs and photo cores from Rex. Wow. They're remarkably varied, aren't they? Huh. Looks like there are even more on the photo quartz too.
Well, yeah. These are really nice photos, though. I'm surprised.
So am I. They're all very characteristic of the girls featured in them. They really convey each girl's individual charms.
So, you like them too then?
They're beautiful photographs, I'll give you that.
So...
But that doesn't change the fact that they were taken without the girl's permission. It doesn't matter how well taken a picture is if its subject doesn't want to be photographed. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say here, don't you?
I guess, yeah.
By the way, I heard that you were exchanging them with some of the other students.
That's right. I'm afraid we're going to need to ask you to give us whatever you traded for, too.
Fine. Rex handed Fidelio a magazine.
It's full of pictures of girls.
Well, at least he wasn't selling them for Mira. So, now what happens to me?
If the photos were too risque, I was going to tell you to leave the club. But I think I know just a way to put this all behind us.
Fidelio tore up the photographs and put the photo quartz under a bright light, utterly destroying the photographs on it. No! All my hard work! All my blood, sweat, and tears! Compared to having the instructors find out about what you were doing, this is a cakewalk. Well, that's true. I doubt anyone other than Fidelio would have forgiven me for what I did either.
Well, you're a top-notch photographer after all. I know you'll do great things if you put your mind to it.
You really think so?
I'm sorry I haven't been coming to the club for a while too.
As long as you realize what you did was wrong, I have no intention of harping on the matter any further.
Looks like everything's okay between them now. That's a relief.
Anyway, I'm not going to tell you to stop taking pictures of girls. Make sure you get their permission in the future, okay? I'm sure the photographs you take will turn out even better that way.
Okay.
Quest snap completed. Green pendulum as a reward, and we all learned something about ourselves, didn't we?
Rex really is a fantastic photographer, though. If only he'd apply that skill to photos of anything other than girls.
I had a good run. but I guess I gotta bend the art of the candid shot. It'll be tough to get permission to shoot from some of the racier angles, but I'll make it happen somehow.
He doesn't regret a thing, does he?
Oh, this guy. Let's check out his updated character notes. He's a first year. Rex, eccentric. While he's not the best at taking photographs of scenery, he's an expert at taking pictures of girls. Everybody, that's Rex. Yahoo, okay. I think, though, with that, we are out of time for the episode. Next time around, we're going to go and figure out the whole Bridget and Alan debacle. We're going to bring that saga to an end once and for all, I hope. So, tune in then for that. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.